Hey guys, Hey here. So what's happening right now is basically a speed run of Photoshop that I was working on earlier today. Um, these are two lovely people I did engagement photos for about 3 weeks back. I hadn't been able to work on the photos as much as I wanted to because the last 2 weeks, this week and last week, I have had final exams. But today, I had the opportunity to be able to work on this some more. So, what I do basically with these photos is I first will adjust the lighting. I'll make it brighter first of all to be able to see basically where I want everything, where I want shadows or whatever. And then I go back and I add in that I use the bright levels, and then I go back in and I add the dark levels. And then after that, I add hue and saturation, make it a little bit more colorful, a little bit more saturated. I honestly, for my photos, I like having saturation. Um, Either a lot of saturation or no saturation, just black and white. That's just my preference over photos. So basically, I add the saturation, and if I have people in the pictures, I take the saturation out of them because they usually turn red. And then what I did here is I added this green layer, and I think for this one I stuck with the soft light. I usually either use soft light or overlay, but I only use that for the grass because the grass really is the only thing that holds the color nicely and makes it look a little bit natural. I try doing it for the sky sometimes, and the sky just is too bright, and when I overlay or use soft light, it just doesn't work for it. So basically, I masked that so that I can come back over on top of it and make the grass a little bit greener, make it look a little bit nicer. And then I turned up the brightness and just took brightness out where it had extra. I turned up the contrast, and at the end of this, you'll see I end up switching to black and white because I honestly felt like this was better as a black and white piece than as a color piece. I do like the color, but I kind of like it better as a black and white. So that's basically what I did today, and overall it took about an hour and a half to do that. Not one of my best pieces, but it was decent. It was pretty good, I think. So be expecting more Photoshop next week, starting on Monday at 2 p.m. And I'll see you guys then.